Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to know how to use ROYALQ on the go, this is the video for you guys. A jumpstart how to use ROYALQ. So requirements, need to have a Binance or Huobi account, but I prefer Binance. Second is that you need to know the in and outs how to use a crypto. I bet that when you want to search ROYALQ, I think you already know how to use a crypto wallet and everything else. I don't have to explain that. And third is familiar with the interfaces and needs. So it means that you've been playing around with other interfaces like KuCoin, like Huobi, Binance, Coinbase, Remitano, and everything else. So now you're gonna launch your ROYALQ. This is my account. I have a few coins here. I have 5. I prefer Matic, ADA, BTT, VChain, and XRP. And you can see now is everything is negative, means that it's going down because prices are going down. And you can see this by monitoring a chart in front of you, just by testing which entry point you want to purchase, or how to register with this thing. Whenever upon registering, you will come across to an invitation code. It means that someone has to tell you. So one thing you have to keep in mind that ROYALQ is not free in a way. You have to purchase the bot, which is $100 per annum, like per 1 year. To think of it like investment wise, if you normally to crypto, $100 for you guys for 1 year is considered for some a lot, but for me it's a good investment because you divide that into 12 months. You have to make use of this. Within 1 day I got like 7.9 plus 2.5, so I already created like $11 in 1 day. This is the day before, and then after that this one 7.9. so this amount I accumulated is $10.5, and just by playing around with it, at first. But when I get used to it, then I know where I can park my money in. Upon registering, you come to this page, and you see there is the gold VIP bar at the top here, which is have to press here, and you can see I cannot press renew because I have another date here. You can see here it's going to end next year, 24th of June. So I already spent $100 on this one because previously on other videos they showed like the renewal or activation of the bot is $120. So $100 is a steal. It's quite cheap in a way to divide by 12. And activation code, I don't know, I've tried using their activation code, it doesn't work. So I use an activation annual fee to pay $100. Then for that, where do you want to go to put the $100 in, right? So as you can see, the asset here, the asset is where the fuel fee that during trading they take in some fees, but it's very little, like 0.03 whenever they make a trade. But I deposited earlier on was $10 just to test out, and then $120. So $100 to minus off the bot, to buy the bot, and then the $30 extra is to fund the gas fee and the transaction fee whenever they charge. So weirdly, they don't charge directly to my Binance account, they actually minus off within this deposit amount. Even though this thing can take up money from Binance, they don't take up money, they just use the wallet inside ROYALQ to deduct the transaction fee. So you have these regular patterns of like, oh, you need to have a minimum of $10 to $20 to have the transaction fee. If not, the bot will not execute, even despite the fact that you already spent $100 on the bot, but still there is a need of transaction fee, which is this is the deposit. When you press asset, you press deposit, it's like that. This is TRC20. They don't use ERC20, thank God, because TRC20 is like $1. ERC20 is like could take like a few dollars depending on the fluctuations of prices. So you can withdraw the money to your friends and everything else, so transfer and so on. So let's go to the mine button, bottom right button, which is mine. You go to API binding, which is 1 2 3 4, number 4, and you have to press Binance. So here is the section that you need to have the information, which is the API key and the secret key, and the verification code will be sent to your email. Then that is where you have to have a checklist here. I have read the risk, blah blah blah, and bind. So you have to bind the account with your Binance. So after pressing here, then press bind. That's it. But if you don't like people, if you don't like you know, if you're scared that this ROYALQ take your money, you just press untie and then that's it. Mine already turned orange because I already bound to the API of the Binance. So yeah, that information just now, which is API and secret key, you have to get it from your Binance. So take your Binance account, you go to the more section. You can see here at the deposit, referral, battle, margin, launchpad, savings, and liquid swap, and more. So you press more. So you go all the way down. You can see that there's the API management on the bottom right as well. Press here, and then you can create an API. So when you press create API, it will come out to this page. So you can name it as ROYALQ or whatever you want. I put ROYALQ. This is my API key, and my secret key is, which is secret lah. You cannot you cannot see. But make sure you tick the box enable spot and margin trading. That's it. These two things: enable reading and enable spot and margin trading. One thing you need to know, that you can see the top part below the yellow VIP section is stated professional edition. So when you have to press that, you have to answer some question. This is the answer for you guys, is BCB. That's it. Then press submit. Okay, that's that. Then you go back here, you got your professional edition switched on. You go to quantitative, which is the bottom part here. I'm just going to press it along just for you guys to see. This is home, this is quantitative. You will see a lot coins will be listed after switching on the professional button. Okay, that's that, guys. That's easy. And then after that, then you can type like XRP, and from here, this is where I have to tell you something. What is the settings you have to do, which is the trading settings, which is the left bottom. Okay, before I'm pressing the left bottom button, you can see there is a first buy amount $100, a number of cover up, which is 3, and take profit is 1.1, earning callback is 0.1, margin call drop is 3%, and buy in callback is 0.5. Alright, so basically, and on top of that, you can see the call margin trigger price is 0.66, and take profit trigger price is 0.69. So this bot is estimating that it will go to 0.69 cents, 06, then it can trigger a profit. That is where you can see the fluctuation of percentage. If the price goes up to 69 cents at this rate of XRP, and then it would trigger the profit to above the 1.1%, and it will give you the profit as how far the green candle goes. Let's say the green candle goes to 1.1% and to 1.2, they will give you 1.2. So let's show you the trade settings I'm using right now. This one is a very low risk of trade settings. You can actually press the get a suggested strategy at the bottom here. The reason why I do this is because I want to have a lot of profit when it hits. You know, $100 is quite a lot of money for some, because it's expensive, because you see the number of call margin that I say earlier on, which is 3 times. $100 times 3, so you need to have $300 ready in your Binance account, which you're already buying to it, right? You're already bound to it. So there's $300 ready. So it's like a lot of money in Malaysia. It's like 1,200 ringgit. It's quite a lot. So you can see here, numbers of call margin is 3 times, which I said 3 times 100. I'm gonna show you guys the next slide. You can read this or you can hear me out. So take profit is 1.1, earnings callback is 0.1, buying callback is the same thing. But one thing I would like to highlight is the enable advanced settings. The first call, when it drops, is 3%. They would do a multiple buy-in ratio to 1. I think it's like just buy 1 something. You guys can explain to me below, I don't know. Then second call will be 3.5. We make another order, and the third call will be 4%. Will be another order. If it goes like 3.5, 4%, just like that. So yeah, it's quite like they will buy $100, $100, so it's $300, guys, just by going down that deep. So when it goes up, they will just sell off just for you. And the best part is, once you buy an XRP, I show you guys. My XRP now is this is just for fun. 29247, right? You guys can see that I'm holding on the top left is 29247, and USDT is at $200, which I spent on. So you can go to Binance, you can go to wallets. You can see here, guys, the XRP amount is 29247. It's actually synchronizing very well to it. So yeah, 29247. It doesn't disturb your coins. That's the best part. And whatever amount that is fluctuating in the market, let's say you were to buy at 0.5 and that thing goes up all the way up, right? You're making bank, guys. You're making a lot of money from 0.5 at the bottom, yesterday's price, all the way up to 69 cents. This today is 69.28, almost to break 7 cents. Imagine the bot is trying to make profit out of you. $300 free layering, just going up, you're making bank, guys, just like that. So now we're in a bearish market. Of course, we're not seeing like how the other YouTubers keep on saying, oh, I'm making $100 a day, $200 a day. The problem is, if you're taking 1% out of that profit of $100, probably there's a possibility that that person is investing $10,000, which is 40,000 ringgit, which is really expensive. So for those people who like me just want to play out, I mean, you need to see some profit of $6, $7 a day is good enough, because it means that this bot works. If it doesn't, means that there's something wrong with your trading entry, which I don't personally do that. I normally pause the bot like this. I press pause and sell off my XRP, and then I wait for the XRP price to go that lowest point, like I said, like the crash point. You buy that. With this bot, they will buy for you, and on top of that, it will trade for you. That's way better than buying and without doing anything, right? Because your coins still will be the same amount of coins. At the same time, the value of the coin will be increased because you bought at the crash, and then the bot will trade for you on top of that, which is nice. So you have 3-in-1 thing. Your coins are safe. The value of your coin will be increased because you know that's how you trade normally. And then the last thing is trade with a bot, because the bot can actually make profit out of you without disturbing your coin. Awesome. So I think I covered that quite nicely for you guys to understand. I hope you can play around with this, and you can see there's a lot of things you can play around with, which is you can go to circle and press the top left here, and then you can go to popular art list, and then click the people here, and then sync strategy, and that's it. You basically can sync the strategy of them. So there's a lot of things that you can look into. You can read on and everything else, you know. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you can actually make money out of this. I really hope that also this video is informative for you guys. It's quite brief. You can play it. I think you understand how to use it. So yeah, all the best for investment, and to the moon, guys. Peace.